Did you hear about the Anderson Cooper interview that Donald Sterling did yesterday?
I just heard about it doing another interview, and I heard so many things. He said he's ignorant. He's ignorant. He's ignorant.
The worst part about this is this guy has a history under David Stern, and
Right.
nothing was done about it years ago. And now that something even worse is, I'm not even worse, but now it's open to the public. Now, the NBA feels like they have to do something. It just kind of rubs a lot of people the wrong way.
Right, and it don't seem genuine. You know what I mean? Like, why you didn't do it all other times? Even when his wife was involved, you didn't suspend him. So now his girlfriend puts him on blast now, so it's not genuine. You should have been done that. So that's why I say the world is real naive if they think he's the only one to think like that.
Barron's been calling him out. Baron
For a while.
Davis for a while, and everybody kind of just turned the other way about it. And now this whole thing popped up, and now we're kind of quick to say, oh yeah, that's right, Baron Davis said something. Why were people, turning a blind eye to this?
Seeing is believing. I can tell you that the sky is purple every day for the rest of my life until that one night you walk out and see it's purple. Seeing is believing. Baron Davis said this for years. Nobody believed him until it had to come out that way for people to believe it. Baron Davis wasn't enough. You know what I mean? He wasn't enough for the NBA to say, okay, Baron says he's racist. He's just a player to us. We feed him. We clothe him. We don't really have to pay attention to what he say. But now that as the world see it, now we have to do something. It's not genuine. Baron been saying it for the longest. Why we didn't respect it when he said it?
Mark Cuban said, Mark Cuban agreed that, Donald Sterling has to get out of here, but he did say if we do force him to sell the team, it might create and I quote, he said, a slippery situation in the future. I guess, looking out for other owners as well. If they say something that the league don't agree with, they can get voted out.
So basically what he's saying is, I'm going to sum it up for you what he's saying. They can't make him sell a team. That's basically what he's saying. There's no way they can force, you can't go buy you a brand new Mercedes-Benz, pay it in cash and own it, and I walk up to you and say, sell your car. I'm going to make you sell your car. You can't do that. You own it. They can't make him sell his team. And in order to do that, you know how many courts and arbitrators they're going to have to go through to get this. It's going to be years for this man sell his team. Unless the only way is if he agrees to it. And as you see, he's not going to agree. So that's basically what they're saying in a nutshell. They can't make him sell a team.
My last question about this, if this man is still owning that team, let's say next year or next season, whatever, those guys, your former teammates are still there, what would you tell them?
Well, I wouldn't know what to tell them, but I know what the NBA is going to do. They're going to let them get out their contracts. That's what's going to happen. The NBA is going to let all those players get out their contracts, all 15 players, because that's the only way that they can save the league. Because if they force these guys to play for this guy, then that's going to cause the players to eventually come together and boycott the league, and there'll be another lockout, which they don't want. The league can't afford it. The playoffs is at an all-time high right now. Ratings at an all-time high right now. That's what they don't want. But that's the only way it's going to happen.